deliver a message so precise, it reshapes the landscape in a single, silent flash. A pillar of fire against the night sky, it climbs vertically, defying gravity. The most powerful events in the world don't begin with a bang. They begin with a whisper in the dark. But when that whisper becomes a roar, it commands the attention of the entire world. This is not a journey of courage. It is a journey of calculation, down to the last millimeter. And behind every perfect calculation is the focused will of a human mind. Welcome back to Beyond Military. Tonight, we witness an operation of absolute precision. It all starts here, not with weapons, but with data. A single, anomalous heat signature from orbit. Spectral analysis reveals a chemical fingerprint, the telltale sign of volatile propellants. The data travels across the globe, landing in the command center of the person who must make the call. The first question is not can we, but should we? Collateral risk is the primary factor. Flight path simulations are run hundreds of times, seeking the perfect invisible corridor. Terabytes of topographical data are uploaded, turning a simple ordinance into a terrain mapping marvel. The system confirms. The package is programmed, the path is set. It now awaits a single command. Miles away, a calm voice comes over the secure line, granting authorization. The final check is complete. The commander gives a simple, clear order. Proceed. The human element gives way to the machine. A safety cover is lifted. The final human interaction in a long chain of command. The button is pressed. An electrical signal travels deep into the heart of the ship. The sequence begins. A heavy metal hatch slides open, exposing the ordnance to the night air. In the Command Information Center, every screen displays the same status. Launch imminent. Deep within the launch tube, the primary motor ignites with a violent rush of pressure. Ejected by pure force, the unit clears the ship, beginning its ascent into the heavens. A pillar of fire against the night sky, it climbs vertically, defying gravity. Its purpose served. The powerful booster motor separates, falling silently back to the ocean. Like an insect emerging from its chrysalis, a set of wings deploys from its sleek body. The main engine, a quiet and efficient turbofan, spools to life, changing the sound of its flight. The asset banks sharply, leaving the sky behind and beginning its low-altitude approach. Now it is no longer a rocket. It is a ghost, a whisper skimming across the surface. It hugs the curve of the Earth, flying so low it becomes one with the ocean's dark surface. The moment of transition. It crosses the coastline, leaving the sea behind for the harsh desert. Over the open water, it was fast. Over land, it becomes an apparition. Its onboard systems constantly scan the terrain, making thousands of micro-adjustments per second. The asset follows the contours of the dunes, a metallic serpent flowing over the sand. Its thermal imaging systems see a world invisible to human eyes, a landscape of heat and cold. Back in the CIC, the team watches a single green dot move steadily across their map. It dips into a narrow canyon, using the towering rock walls as a shield from prying eyes. From within the canyon, it is a fleeting shadow, gone in the blink of an eye. High above, a radar array sweeps the area, its beams passing harmlessly over the canyon's edge. On the radar operator's screen, there is nothing, just the usual static of an empty desert night. The lone wolf emerges from the canyon, its first major obstacle cleared without a trace. It glides over a deserted road, a silent meeting of ancient pathways and futuristic technology. The driver of a lone truck is completely unaware of the phantom that just passed overhead. Ahead, a mountain range looms. The asset begins to climb, its engine generating more thrust. It doesn't fly over the mountain, it flies with it, hugging the treacherous slopes. A flock of birds, startled by the silent approach, bursts from a cliff face into the night. In the CIC, the signal flickers for a moment, blocked by thousands of tons of solid rock. The commander remains motionless, his trust placed entirely in the machine's autonomous navigation. The signal returns, strong and clear. The asset is on the other side, right on schedule. The next challenge, a man-made forest of high-tension power lines. It navigates the web of cables with impossible grace, a thread moving through the eye of a needle. It finds a dry riverbed, descending into the natural trench and using it as a highway. The asset slips beneath an ancient stone bridge, a meeting of two vastly different eras. From below, it's a fleeting cross of darkness against the moonlit sky. A sudden, violent correction, a ballet of thrusters and fins to navigate a narrow rock formation. The view from the asset's own camera shows the canyon wall blurring past, inches away. It sweeps past a forgotten campsite, its passage making old tarps flap like frantic ghosts. Skimming across a small oasis lake, its laser altimeter kisses the surface, maintaining perfect altitude. The view from beneath the water shows its dark reflection speeding across the surface. It enters a valley filled with a thick, low-lying fog, disappearing from sight completely. Where human eyes would be blind, its thermal vision sees a perfect, clear path forward. It bursts out of the top of the fog bank, re-emerging into the clear moonlight. The landscape changes again to a cracked, dry plain that looks like the surface of another world. In the CIC, the commander notes the asset is approaching the final waypoint before the target area. It hugs another hillside, its flight path a perfect, smooth arc. A lone eagle, hunting in the night, sees the unnatural shape and veers away sharply. The asset passes over ancient ruins, a testament to fallen empires, on its way to its modern task. A close-up on its tail fins reveals constant, minute adjustments invisible to the naked eye. From miles away, it is just a speck, a determined point of light moving with relentless purpose. The asset receives the signal. Final waypoint passed. Terminal phase initiated. In the distance, the faint geometric shapes of man-made structures begin to appear on the horizon. The final stage of the journey has begun. There will be no more evasive maneuvers. The mood in the CIC is at its most tense. This is the moment that matters. The asset's internal camera activates, its software beginning the final pattern matching sequence. It analyzes a secondary building, the system instantly discarding it. Mismatch. It glances at another structure, dismissing it just as quickly. Mismatch. Then it sees it, the exact shape, the specific silhouette from its memory. Match confirmed. The crosshairs lock on. Terminal guidance engages. The asset is no longer flying. It is falling with purpose. It surrenders to gravity and thrust, its trajectory now an unchangeable absolute. From the asset's perspective, the target grows exponentially, filling the entire frame. The last image it will ever see is the rough, concrete texture of its destination. The moment of contact, a silent kinetic transfer of energy. The screen goes white. On the distant horizon, a silent bloom of light announces the arrival. The initial release of energy is focused, directed, and contained within the structure. The unit's primary function is to penetrate, to get past the outer shell. Deep inside the facility, the package delivers its main effect. And then, the secondary event, a chain reaction confirming the volatile nature of the target. Back on the ship, 2 words appear on the screen. Mission complete. A collective, silent exhale. The commander allows himself a slight nod, making his report in a calm, steady voice. The only evidence of the event is a plume of smoke, rising gracefully into the moonlit sky. The great ship turns, its job done, and sails back into the vast, anonymous ocean. The intelligence analysts now take over, their work of assessing the results just beginning. The satellite imagery tells the story, a before picture showing the structure intact, and the after picture, a clean surgical outcome with minimal effect on the surrounding area. As the sun rises, it reveals a desert landscape, peaceful and unchanged, save for one specific location. This entire operation represents a fundamental shift in conflict, a move from brute force to intelligent application. It's a testament to a new kind of power, one that operates on a stage that is truly beyond military. Thank you for joining us. How will this level of precision technology shape the coming decades? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and be sure to check out our other analyses.